peaceful African village, there lived a beautiful young woman named Amara. She loved God deeply and trusted Him with her future. Every evening, she prayed that God would guide her toward the husband He had prepared for her. One Sunday morning, Amara visited the village church to pray. After the service, an elderly prophet approached her and told her that God had a special plan for her marriage. He said, "My daughter, the man God has prepared for you will be named Joe. But do not choose by appearance. Pray and ask God for wisdom." A few weeks later, Amara met the first Joe. His name was Joseph, but everyone called him Joe. He was handsome, confident, and well respected in the village. He spoke kindly to Amara and told her that he wanted to marry a woman who loved God. Amara was impressed, but she remembered the prophet's warning. Before making any decision, she went home and prayed. But as Amara continued to pray, she began to notice things that concerned her. Joe was kind in public, but when nobody was watching, he became impatient and easily angry. One evening, Amara saw him speak harshly to an elderly man who had asked him for help. Amara went home with a troubled heart. She knelt beside her bed and prayed, "Lord, give me wisdom. I do not want to choose a husband simply because he looks good or speaks sweet words. Help me know the man who truly follows you." Not long after, Amara met the second Joe. His name was Jonathan, but everyone called him Joe. Unlike the first Joe, he was quiet and humble. He loved attending church and often helped people in the village without expecting anything in return. Amara was drawn to his gentle spirit, but she knew that even a good first impression was not enough. She continued to pray and asked God to reveal the truth. As the days passed, Amara and the second Joe spent more time together. He encouraged her to keep praying and to put God first in everything. One afternoon, however, Amara discovered that Joe had a serious weakness. When things did not go his way, he became jealous and controlling. Amara was disappointed. She prayed again, remembering the prophet's words, "Do not choose by appearance. Ask God for wisdom." She realized that character was more important than charm. Then came the third Joe. His name was Daniel, but the villagers called him Joe because that was the name everyone knew him by. Daniel was cheerful and hardworking. He had a strong testimony of how God had helped his family through difficult times. Amara enjoyed talking with him, and she admired his faith. Yet she remembered that feelings could sometimes be misleading. She decided to watch his actions carefully and continue seeking God's guidance. For a while, Amara thought Daniel might be the answer to her prayers. He was kind, hard-working, and spoke openly about his faith. But one day, she discovered that Daniel had been hiding an important part of his life. He was struggling with dishonesty in his business and had borrowed money from several people without telling them the truth. Amara was deeply troubled. She prayed, asking God to help her see beyond a person's words and discover the truth in their character. Amara had now met 3 men called Joe, yet none seemed to be the answer to her prayers. She realized that discovering God's will would require more than emotions, appearances, or first impressions. That night, she knelt beside her bed, held her Bible close to her heart, and prayed, "Lord, I trust you. If you have prepared a husband for me, please reveal him in your perfect time. Give me wisdom to recognize your will and the courage to follow it." Amara wiped away her tears and placed her future completely in God's hands. She did not know what tomorrow would bring, but she trusted that God would never lead her astray. Little did she know that her greatest test of faith was only beginning.